Years have passed since the great warrior and leader of men, Aramis, vanished. Left behind were his mighty gauntlets, artifacts of untold power, giving their wielder the strength to move mountains, as the stories were told. Also left behind was his daughter, Gully. She discovered her father's gauntlets, setting in motion the events that would make her a target of great importance and bring her into the company of her greatest defenders. Nolan, the wise and mighty wizard, whose tongue is as sharp as his wit. His mysterious companion, Calibretto, a war golem of immense power. Garrison, a swordsman, once brother-in-arms to Aramis, now sworn to protect his only living kin. And the rogue, Red Monica, who can be foe as quickly as friend. Together, they have traveled the capital lands while defending Gully from those who seek the power of her gauntlets for themselves. Nolan, on a personal quest to learn more about mana, which fuels the world's magic and technology, has led the group towards a mysterious landmass known as the Crescent Isle. There, vast reserves of mana were once rumored to exist. As they approach the island, they quickly discover why so little is known about the area.
Everyone hang on!
What are you waiting for? Shoot back!
With what? It's a stealth ship.
This is stealth?
Just do something.
It's always on me, ain't it? These kids don't know how easy they've got it.
We're being boarded!
Gully, get below deck.
You break easier than I do, remember?
More incoming! Port side!
Oh no!
Gully, what?
Gully.
I've got you. All right, Red. Looks like it's just me and, figures.
Righto, you're all right.
Yes. Are you feeling better? You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming, or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison? Monica?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm so woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
I'm glad you're all right. What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
You would have done the same for me.
Maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you. Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean, if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica, too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them. You're the townsmith?
Right. Who the hell are you?
That's a rough way to greet strangers.
Being strangers, you don't know how rough we get around here.
I suppose we're gonna learn quickly.
Aye. Skin's got to be thick to survive in a forsaken land like this one. And your hammer better be heavy. Speaking of forsaken lands, how did you lot end up here?
We came in on an airship. As we approached, pirates ambushed us.
Seems right enough. Though not quite pirates, as you say. Bandits. Simple as that. Just thugs full of hot air. But they've been a right pain in the arse recently.
Bandits. Who do they work for?
Well, being bandits, themselves mostly. That said, They're acting differently the last few moons. Less scatterbrained, more organized. As a few of us left a bit worried.
We were separated from some friends during the battle. We think they may have them, or know where they are. We'd like to chat with them.
Chat. A few weaklings came by causing trouble last dawn. Chased them off down the south road. You can head that way, if you think you'll find your friends.
If we don't, they'll regret it.
Keep your head up. They must have a camp down there somewhere. Yep, I'm still here. What do you need?
I believe we found the bandit you chased out of town. In his possession was a letter we were unable to fully decipher.
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, ink looks fresh. Says something about an ancient weapon.
Anything else?
Outsiders arriving at the island. Likely.
Outsiders? Does that mean us?
Well, it's hard to make out entirely. But it speaks of the Iron Outpost. That can be sure.
What's that? And where is it?
Mightiest military fortification south of the snows. Long abandoned. But bandits have been going in and out a lot lately. Sky's no why. Gate north of town is locked to keep people from wandering that way. Here's the key. Well, you look likely to survive. But just in case, I've got a fine weapon or two for sale here that may come in handy if the talking turns to fighting. Some others around town have useful wares as well. You might ask around, see what you can find. If they answer your knocks.
This is the Iron Outpost.
It's well lit for an abandoned outpost.
Our approach hasn't been subtle. We should be prepared for resistance inside.
When are we not prepared?
Hurry up!
Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, give it to the boss. Ain't telling me twice.
Cowards.
What is that?
Bad news. Get ready.
A mana elemental. That is quite unusual.
Something on this island is stirring up trouble. Forget the blacksmith. Let's try dropping the mana core into the blink station ourselves. The less we need the townsfolk, the better.
An interesting thought. I agree. The station was in the southeast corner of town, near the lake.
Let's go.
I've never seen a Lysolot use magic before. Let alone dark magic.
I do not believe a Lysolot would take up the way of mana on his own. It must be taught, or forced.
He mentioned the Dark Lady. Could that be who gave him his powers?
Likely. And I'll bet she's also the one who sent the bandits after that sword.
We gotta find Monica and Nolan, but this seems bad.
This must be why we were shot down. Why we were already known as outsiders.
The Dark Lady doesn't want anyone interfering. We must find the others. Then we can make a plan.
The plan should be to leave as fast as possible. Let's go take out the cannon and get to Junktown.
My back.
Nolan, I can't believe you're safe. But you were stuffed in a barrel. Do we want to know?
Nope, you don't. And what are the odds I blew up the barrel just as you're walking by? Convenient how these things work out.
What happened to you?
No time for details, tough guy. Story for a later date. Right now, we've got bandits moving goods for a shady lady.
We know. They have an artifact. Maybe more than one. And you were right. There's mana on the island.
Of course I was right. Looks like we're officially involved then.
I'm glad you are unharmed.
Don't get all mushy on me, Rust Bucket. We've got work to do. The bandits wouldn't stop jabbering about Junktown and an important delivery there.
The artifact blade.
Probably. You guys have been making noise on the island already, so they know you're... Turns out their boss lady is pretty ticked about it.
Finally, some good news.
That's the spirit. Now, how about a drink at the cantina before we get to fighting?
No thanks.
Ah, right. You're off the sauce. Well, Junktown it is, then. Oh, my back is killing me.
Look who it is. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Hungry?
System interrupted. Failsafe routine activating. Self-destruct is imminent.
The golem is going to detonate. We cannot stop it.
Forget stopping. We gotta run.
System offline.
It stopped itself?
Sure. Maybe we got lucky.
Wouldn't be the first time. Eh, swordsman? Miss me? You guys look like you could use some help.
Monica, you're okay.
Of course. Hello again, Captain. Hope that barrel...
As barrels go, not bet. Wait. You knew I was in there the whole time?
You needed the rest. I was trailing these losers, hoping to steal a ship, but it's obvious we're gonna be staying a while.
We are. The bandits are mercenaries, working for someone to collect artifacts and keep people off the island.
They're the bastards that shot us down. And now they have an artifact on its way to some place called Deadwatch.
The bandits are a problem, but the one paying them, that's who we gotta find. If we find Deadwatch, odds are we meet the one handing out the gold. Monica, did you overhear anything while you were around the bandits?
Oh, I heard plenty. Their boss is some dark mage lady. I can't tell whether they're scared of her or drunk with love. And maybe both, the way they yap about her.
Someone's jealous.
What?
Monica, we could use your help.
Fine. Let's find this lady in Deadwatch. Then, we're getting off this rock.
and stay your weapons.
We'll consider it, if you can explain who you are and what you're doing here.
I could ask you the same. However, the Crescent Isle is small, so your presence is well known already.
Keep talking.
My name is Aluman of the Order, and I believe our goals may align.
That'd be a first in this place.
You've encountered the bandits, so you must know about the artifact in their possession.
What about it? Who's this dark lady they go on about?
Their employer. She uses the power of such artifacts to augment her own, allowing her to raise soldiers from the dead.
So, she's a necromancer. Great.
Of sorts, yes. I believe she is in Deadwatch, beyond this gate. Unfortunately, this area is unique. To pass through this gate, and other obstacles like it, will need something. An artifact that allows us to enter the realm of the dead, where things twist and change.
A planeswalking artifact.
Yes, the Dead Heart. It was in the possession of the Lycelots on the island, whom I believe you met. They use it to enter the realm of the dead, allowing them to pass through this gate, and through Deadwatch.
How do we get it?
The fools lost it while searching for an artifact in the Dig, a dangerous mana mine in the Rushlands. They have not passed the southern gate since.
Let me guess. We have to go down into the same lethal mine, fetch the thing, and come back here to give you a hand.
I am able to planeswalk myself, briefly, but cannot bring anyone else. With the Dead Heart, we could launch a joint assault on Deadwatch. I cannot battle Destra alone.
Destra?
The Dark Lady you refer to. A witch, more like. I must head through the gate and track her underlings. If we are to meet again, you'll need the Dead Heart.
Meet again? It was such a pleasure the first time.
Good luck.
place is just wrong. It smells even worse than it looks.
Ugh, what happened to these people?
We were set free.
Oh, it sucks!
I love hanging out with you guys.
This orb at the slime's center, it must be the Dead Heart.
If Aluman was telling the truth, it can get us through the southern gate.
Only one way to find out. Can we clean this thing off first? It's pretty gross.
This detour has taken us too long. We need to get to Deadwatch.
I concur.
We better see that Aluman weirdo again. He owes us some answers. Sun on the blade. Greetings.
join them.
Ancient One, we've had visitors to the island. They will be dealt with.
Good. You are coming. But your failure will be met with blame.
I will not fail you, Great One. A spectacular force shall rise for you at Deadwatch.
Virus' soldiers will pay for their master's treachery. My slaves for all time.
And Bargus shall lead them, my lord.
The Defiler. Yes. Do as you say then, and kill the intruders.
Of course, my lord. You will most certainly be pleased.
I was certain I'd never see you again.
Is that surprise or disappointment I'm picking up here?
Relief. Destra's here, in Deadwatch. The foul stench of her sorcery is unmistakable.
Before we go another step, you're gonna tell us exactly what you know.
To the extent that I can, I will. Destra was an agent in Varys' army, one of his closest, one of his most powerful.
Varys? The mage turned vampire lord?
Yes.
Haven't heard that name in some time. Quite the monster, that one. But his reign ended years ago. Just up and vanished one day.
Vanished? No. The threat of Varys is still very real. We believe he's simply hiding. My order has hunted Varys and his kind for generations. My grandfather first slew Varys, as did my father before me. So you see, it's become a bit of a family tradition.
Then Varys is immortal.
Precisely. Or, from all I have learned, it's clear his powers have waned. If I'm right, we may be able to destroy Varys for good.
And you think Destra knows where he is?
Yes, but her army grows with every moment we waste. We must hurry.
Then let's go. She's got a lot to answer for.
Warriors of Varys, hear me. Rise and take the blade once more for your master. Impressive, truly. I'd say the champion's death was a waste, but you'll make fine replacements. I just have to kill you first.
You'll raise no more armies. I see now Destra's powers are greater than I anticipated, and that coming here was a mistake.
A mistake?
I fought Destra before. This time, the magic is different. She's meddling with forces that are beyond Varys. Demon magic.
So we may now be facing a demon.
In ages past, defending this very island from invasion and facing defeat, Varys was tempted by the blood god Kadral. At the appointed time, Varys was to return to Kadral and become his living vessel forever, setting the demon free. Varys never returned, and so he was cursed by the demon. He withered. His powers waned. Destra must be exploiting her master's disappearance for her own gain.
You said coming here was a mistake.
This was a simple distraction. She lured us here.
Why?
Perhaps her attention is on something greater. Vargas the Defiler in nearby Strongmont.
Strongmont? Defiler?
Strongmont was a defensive fortification built on the southeastern tip of the isle. One of Varys' most powerful generals, Vargas, was stationed there to defend against naval attacks from the east. It was there Vargas grew in strength, fed by Varys, and there he was put to death, his demon-twisted spirit trapped. While imprisoned, he actually grew in power, making it harder and harder to contain him. Destra will want him, and with Kadral helping, she can have him.
We'll be ready for her this time.
To Strongmont, then. Whether I'm right or wrong, Vargas cannot be set free. This gate was placed here by the Order to keep people from entering Strongmont. The lock looks physical, but is sealed with magic. The lock looks physical, but is sealed with magic.
You can open it then?
I can. However, once I undo the bond, the gate will remain open. We'll be responsible for whatever comes through.
That's good motivation to finish the job.
Then we continue. Vargas the Defiler.
He was just a general. How bad can it be?
He's as tall as 10 men and has a skull of red-hot balefire.
Okay, that's bad.
As Varus learned the darkest forms of magic, he empowered his followers in unique ways.
That seems like an understatement.
We have to stop this. The Lich will have others around Strongmont, casting minor rituals to empower his summoning. Only by finding and destroying them can we rob him of his barriers. If we move fast enough, we can kill him and stop the Defiler from breaking through.
If we don't,
it'll get complicated.
Interlopers, you've killed my underlings, but Vargas shall still rise. Vargas shall bring fire to the world.
Hope you guys have a plan for this.
We never have a plan.
Pathetic Lich, why does my body wither? The ritual, it was interrupted by this mortal Destra will. Destra is insignificant. I will burn the world to ash, beginning with you.
It seems we are fortunate.
To still be alive, you mean?
This lens the Lich possessed, it is a lens of passage. The portal Vargas came through, think of it as a door. This lens is...
What good is that to us now? The portal is wrecked.
This one, yes. But there is another to the north. I could find no way to pass through it. Until now.
Hold on. You want to go into some portal that thing just came out of? Do you even have a clue what's waiting on the other side?
No.
Of course not.
Varus, an ambitious mage disciple within the hidden mana halls, quickly grew in power. The old masters, misguided and afraid, had little to offer. In secret, Varus practiced forbidden arts, eradicating his masters and seizing the island's mana for himself. A voice called out to him from the depths. The blood god Kadral tempted Varus with power the masters had kept hidden from him. Varus resisted, but the demon's temptation lingered. News of Varus and the mana he controlled soon reached far across the sea to the ears of kings and opportunists alike. They besieged him from all sides. After many years of bloodshed, Varus was facing defeat. The voice called out to him once more, and Varus accepted the demon's pact. Terrible power at a terrible price. With the gift of Kadral, Varus crushed his enemies, driving them from his home. His thirst for vengeance unsated, he pursued his enemies across the sea, raining terror across the eastern kingdoms for centuries. Varus grew stronger from the blood of his enemies. His armies grew from the dead at his feet. He shared with them the gift of Kadral, and they rose as vampires, loyal even in death. With each passing day, Varus grew closer to becoming the reincarnated blood god. The demon waited. Soon, their pact would be complete.
Farseers are dangerous. Each of their orbs contain hundreds, even thousands of events throughout history. They can also manipulate sight, affecting how beings perceive the world around them. I suspect Destra was using this one for such a purpose. You may want to look away.
Wait, what are you... Oh!
Yes, Great One. It is time. I shall bring the traitor Varys before you.
Destra means to bring Varys before Kadral, so he might complete their pact and take Varys' body as his vessel. In doing so, Kadral will be free of his prison, his power unchecked.
You said Destra was one of Varys' most devoted followers. Why would she betray him?
For power, glory. As Varys withered, she likely grew restless. Perhaps she is ready to serve a new, more dangerous master. Still.
What?
This Farseer, I believe it was using its power to obscure reality. I could sense it, you might say. Its gaze was focused on Kadral.
Meaning Destra is hiding something from him. Where are they now?
The manor rifts to the west. The demon's prison. Destra must have hidden the entrance from us, using the Farseer's magic.
Then it's not hidden anymore. Let's go.
Master, I have returned.
Without Varys.
The Outlanders have proven resilient. They harrow my every step, making it dangerous, impossible to bring Varys here.
You seem nervous.
You will be free, Great One. I have crafted a vessel, one capable of removing you from your prison. With it, I can bring you to Night's Keep, where Varys awaits.
A clever plan. One that might have worked had the Outlanders not killed your Farseer.
I...
With its death, The truth of your plan has been laid bare. I am no longer blind to your treachery.
Great One, with the vessel, I can...
Watch me on the way here of your boat. You think me a fool? No. I have a better idea. You are the blood of Varys. Your body will serve.
No!
Will the pact be complete? You could have been my queen.
We're too late.
We must strike now while he is weakened.
Weakened. You dare stand before me with weapons drawn. Allow me to offer a more suitable challenge.
Oh man, how many weird things can happen on this island?
Show no fear. That's what she wants.
She is dead, soldier. Only Cadral remains. And Varys. Nightskeep can no longer protect him from my wrath. Now, may the shadows of your past consume you.
She crafted this vessel to remove him from this place.
So she could destroy him.
Yes. In doing so, she would free Varys from his pact, restoring his power.
Destra remained loyal to him after all.
Double-crossing a demon? My kind of gal.
Cadral said he was going after Varys.
In Night's Keep, yes. But it's impossible to enter the old vampire's castle. At least, it was. Cadral may now have the power to force his way in.
What good will killing Varys do him now? Isn't he already dead? Sort of?
By taking Destra as his vessel, Cadral has severed his bond with Varys. He will awaken, free from his curse. Cadral will want to reach him before that happens.
Varys is that strong?
Who cares? I say let them fight. Then we just need to kill whoever wins.
Yeah, except if one fails to kill the other, we'll have both of them to deal with.
Funny. I was over here thinking one super powerful force of evil would be too easy.
Then we are in agreement. Both must die.
Varys isn't here, I'm afraid. He and his witch played a clever game indeed. But no matter. Wherever he's fled, I will find him. You could join me.
The only place you're going is back in your cage.
Aluman, you haven't told your companions, have you? The nature of the very magic that sustains you. The same as mine. Blood magic.
We figured it out.
Ah, swordsman. I see darkness within you. Why do you fight against this greatest of gifts? There is a shadow in each of you. The good is but a cage for the ambitious darkness within. I can make you powerful. I can set you free.
Your words are empty, demon. You speak of power and freedom, yet your own skin is a prison. Come now. Let's end this. Oblivion is calling your name, demon.
Fool! We both know you lack the power to destroy me. Perhaps Varys could have, but not you. Trapping me was your only hope.
Don't let him escape.
Move aside, or I promise you, I will bring ruin to all you hold dear.
Well, that isn't much.
Can't be. That blade. A vessel.
Garrison! Are you alright?
I will be.
Well, you could have done that sooner.
I wasn't sure it would work. Not on a demon.
How many has it consumed?
Hey, Devil Hunter. Back off. He's got his reasons. We've dealt with Kadral, at least for now. But what about Varys?
Varys is free of the demon's curse. Even now, his powers are returning. When they do, then I'm afraid we'll know.
We can't just wait around for that to happen. We have to find him.
Yes, I suppose we do.
Here we go again.
Beautiful Destra, know that your sacrifice is not in vain. These lands will bleed, and those who took you from me will suffer.